Praise the Lord, everybody. This is Pastor G, Pastor Calvary Apostolic Church. Um, there are those who are wondering whether we have in service tomorrow. We've been getting calls and wondering is Calvary going to be open for praise and worship tomorrow? Absolutely. Until somebody shut us down, we're going to go into the house of God. And when we go in, we're going in, we're still practicing those things that the CDC has laid down. We're not ignorant of those things, and we're certainly not trying to be rebellious of people being cautious of those things. So those of you that have coughs and those of you that have um, illnesses and sneezing and things like that, or even if you're elderly and you have some concerns about being around a small group of people, then you should stay in. But for those of us that are healthy, those of us that God has given health and strength to, we're coming into the house of God and we're coming in for one reason and one reason only. We're coming in to give God all the praise, all the glory, and all the honor. If they shut the doors to us, we'll praise them in the parking lot. But we are here to give God the glory and give God the praise. Yes, we could do it at home. Yes, we could do it on Facebook Live. We could stream. We could do a lot of things. But if you're anything like me, I'd rather be in the sanctuary where I know the glory of God resides, where the glory of God rests. And I believe no matter what problems you come into the house of God with, you won't leave there with those same problems that you came in the door with. I believe that when we begin give God true praise and true worship, like we say all the time, when God shows up, anything can happen. And we believe that. We believe that when God shows up, no matter what your sickness, no matter what your illness, we believe that when God shows up, we believe anything can happen. So we're going into worship. We're going into praise. We're going into the Word of God tomorrow. And then all next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to open up the prayer line and we'll be praying from 7 to 7:30 every single day. The way to fight the enemy, the way to defeat the enemy is the same way we've been doing all year long. We've been on our knees. So we're going to open up the prayer line, and for half an hour, Calvary is going to be praying for all circumstances, situations. We've been pushing our plate back, and even today, we're pushing our plate back, and we're seeking the face of God. Not because we're afraid of anything, but this is our exercise. This is our exercise of faith, trust and believing God can do anything. Do you know the blessing in all this is that God shines brighter no matter how dark it is? We're watching how bright God is shining in the midst of the darkness. And many people want to just talk about the darkness, which is real. But we want to talk about the glory that shines in the midst of darkness. We're talking about a God who's God of everything. We're talking about a God. Well, this didn't surprise him. This is no secret to him, but this is a God that will bring us out of anything, any situation, and any circumstances. This is what the Bible said. It said, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that we will fear no evil. Why? Because God is with us. And I believe that. I believe that God is with us. And God gave us something to fight whatever diseases, whatever famine it may be. God gave us a body that's, he said, is beautifully and wonderfully made. God created healing right on the inside of us. We have fought off things that we never knew we even had. Some things we never knew we had, but because God built us a quality, a powerful immune system. And this immune system have fought off things all our entire life. And I have no question, no doubt in my mind that no matter what comes up against me, God has already prepared me through prayer, through worship, through fasting and prayer. I believe God has already prepared Zion for whatever the attacks that may come our way. So meet us in the house of God tomorrow at 3 p.m. Calvary is a place that we don't know nothing but praise and worship. We don't know nothing but glorifying the Lord. So you want to come to a church, and we got plenty of room. You don't have to sit next to nobody. We got about 700 seats. Pick one. You can have your own pew if you want to. But come on to Calvary. Meet us at 19650 Beach Daily at 3 p.m. And we're going to give you talking about a praising. You talking about a church where the smoke of the glory of God is coming through the doors. Meet us at the house of God and meet us at glory. Meet us and watch and see the glory of God reign on that place. I'm praying for all the churches and ministries, especially the larger churches that have to close their doors because of too many members and things like that. But Calvary is not that church. Calvary is a church that's been in business, but might be 4 years, coming this April, and we don't have to worry about 3, 4, 500, 5,000 people. So we got enough room for everybody. So you want to come to a church and you want to sit 6 feet from people, be my guest. Calvary is the church for you. If your church is closed and you're looking for a place to come, Calvary is the church for you. So meet us at Calvary, 19650 Beach Daily at 3 p.m. And the glory of God will meet us there. And also, again, remember, put it in your calendar, put it on your calendar, that all next week, we will be praying by phone 563-999-2090. The code is 472758. That's all next week from 7 to 7:30. 563-999-2090 and put in the code 472758. We will be praying a prayer of power, a prayer of faith, a prayer of deliverance, a prayer of healing. We're going to give God all the glory in that half-hour prayer. But tomorrow at 3 p.m., and we're not trying to get nobody's members. We're not trying to do that. But sometimes people are looking for a place where the power of God resides. Calvary, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Meet us there. God bless you.